Think your marriage green card application is a done deal? Think again. USCIS has quietly made big changes, and if you miss even one detail, you could be facing delays, rejections, or worse. Stay with us because what you're about to hear could make or break your green card journey in 2025. Tighter procedures without big announcements. In 2025, USCIS quietly tightened marriage-based green card processes. No sweeping headlines, no massive press releases. But the changes are real, and they're already affecting thousands of couples. Subtle shifts in filing rules, form additions, and fraud detection are raising the bar. If you're planning to apply, it's critical you adapt to these new expectations. New mandatory form additions. Starting this year, specific immigration forms must use new additions, and using an old form could mean automatic rejection. Here are the critical updates. Form I-485, Adjustment of Status. Only the January 2025 edition will be accepted starting April 3, 2025. Form I-129F, Fiancé Visa. Only the January 2025 edition is accepted starting May 1, 2025. Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative. The April 2024 edition remains valid, but now includes strict fraud warnings and reminders about consular processing choices. Double-check your forms. Make sure every single page of your forms match the correct edition date. Even one outdated page can cause your entire application to be rejected. Using outdated forms can lead to instant rejections and serious delays. Always double-check edition dates before you file. Grace period confusion. What really happened? At first, USCIS rolled out the new forms with no grace period, causing confusion and chaos. Many applicants unknowingly submitted old editions, leading to rejected applications. After public backlash, USCIS granted grace periods. Form I-485, older editions accepted until April 2, 2025. Form I-129F, older editions accepted until April 30, 2025. But make no mistake, after these dates, outdated forms will get you denied. USCIS quietly corrected course, but not everyone got the memo. That's why staying informed matters more than ever. Stricter filing rules across the board. USCIS isn't just changing the forms, they're cracking down on how you file. There are key updates. No combined payments. Each form must have its own separate payment. Submitting one check for multiple forms, your entire package gets rejected. Clear processing choice. Applicants must now clearly state whether they are adjusting status inside the U.S. or going through consular processing abroad. Leaving it blank or unclear can cause major delays or denial. Mandatory medical exams with application. Form I-693, medical exam and vaccination record, must now be filed at the same time as the green card application. Submitting it later is no longer recommended and could trigger request for evidence (RFE) delays. COVID-19 vaccine requirement removed. As of January 22, 2025, USCIS no longer requires proof of COVID-19 vaccination with Form I-693. Every detail matters more than ever now. Incomplete files or missing steps now carry higher risk. Marriage fraud prevention now front and center. Another major shift, USCIS and ICE are putting a renewed spotlight on marriage fraud prevention. The I-130 form webpage now encourages the public to report suspected immigration fraud. ICE updated its Stop Marriage Fraud campaign in March 2025, signaling a fresh wave of enforcement. Although the updated page is archived with disclaimers, the message is clear: marriage-based green card applications will face higher scrutiny. Applicants must be ready to prove the authenticity of their marriage beyond just basic documents. And that's not all. New public messaging shows that USCIS wants to detect fake marriages early, block approval for marriages of convenience, increase random interviews and site visits. If you're not ready to present a strong, credible case, 2025 could be a very tough year. Processing times are already climbing. The stricter procedures are already having a ripple effect. Marriage green card processing times are going up. Scrutiny of forms and evidence is getting tighter. Even though basic eligibility rules haven't changed, the filing environment is much harsher than previous years. Couples should prepare for longer timelines, random RFEs, and deeper investigations into their relationships. Key tips to strengthen your application. Here's what you should do if you're applying in 2025. Use correct form additions. Always double-check the latest form versions on USCIS.gov. Bookmark the official form page and refresh it before filing. Separate payments, one payment per form, no shortcuts allowed. Double, confirm your payment details before mailing. Submit medical exam early. File your I-693 with your initial green card application. Make sure your civil surgeon signs the correct parts. Prove your marriage is real. Submit strong evidence like joint leases, mortgages, or bank accounts. Birth certificates of shared children. Photos together over time, especially at major life events. Affidavits from friends, family, clergy, or colleagues. Shared insurance policies, utility bills, and tax returns. Prepare for extra scrutiny if you have prior visa overstays, previous marriages, gaps in your relationship timeline, high risk, country of origin. Then expect tougher questioning during interviews. Stay ready, stay informed. What this means for couples in 2025. The new reality is clear. USCIS wants a faster, cleaner system, but that means they're harsher on mistakes. Marriage green cards are still very possible, but you must be meticulous. A missed form update, a missing signature, or weak evidence can now delay or kill your case. Stay ahead by checking for USCIS form updates monthly, preparing your documents early, building a solid file of marriage evidence, consulting professionals if you face any complexity. The couples who stay proactive will survive these changes. Those who assume everything is fine will struggle. Your future in the United States could depend on how carefully you adapt. In 2025, marriage-based green card applications are under a tighter microscope. New form additions are mandatory. Filing procedures are stricter. Fraud prevention is a major priority. Processing times are rising. Couples need to be more meticulous than ever. A single mistake could cost months or your chance altogether. If you understand these changes and prepare carefully, you can still navigate the system successfully. Stay strong, stay smart.
If you found this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Border Drip USA, and hit the bell icon so you never miss critical updates. Thank you for watching.